Celebrity Pepsi Challenge featuring Vicki Lawrence and Steve Guttenberg will not be seen tonight, so that this channel may present the following special program. Welcome to this Machino Music special, Attack of the 50-Foot Mustache, with your host, me, Brett Strong. On this special, you will see a shortened version of the recently released autobiography about me titled The Brett Strong Story. Shameless self-promotion? Of course it is. However, that's not until later, because we're going to do some other stuff. Pretty much just waste your time. To start, I recently got to sit down and interview Academy Award-winning actor and Batman himself, Christian Bale. It's revealing and it's in depth. Let's go to that. I'm here with Academy Award-winning actor and Batman himself, Christian Bale. Christian, how you doing? How's life?
I fucked up my whole arm and wrist. I got all metal plates here and screws all up and down my arm through riding motorcycles, not on the streets, but on racetracks.
Oh, that's terrible. Other than that, is everything else okay?
I'm probably dead.
I think you need to relax a little bit more. I got you some water. Why don't you have some? There you go. Do you feel better now? Way to go, Mr. Butterfingers.
Oh my God. What have I done?
You made a mess is what you've done. But don't worry about it. Let's get on with the interview. What sound would you make if I poked you with this dart? Okay. Can you describe the filmmaking process?
The environment is very essential, and even though it's such a controlled environment and it's wonderful for crew, etc., to be able to know exactly what's happening, it's abysmal for the actor because they know exactly what's happening, and therefore you start to get these performances for this little rectangle that's staring at you, and not a consideration of, yeah, okay, there's the rectangle, but what's happening off screen? What's that, which you really feel when you're watching a good film. It's all because you feel there's a whole life outside of it. And so yeah, absolutely, the performances kind of stop being performances and start to be just sort of existence when you have the ability to turn 360 and everything is appropriate. You know, a bit more like making a documentary where it's all good, you know. You're not just going, oh, here, and if you move to the side there's a whole bunch of trucks or crew and you've got to move them really quick. It's all just happening, and you can move wherever you want. And then the actor has so much more freedom, and it makes a hell of a lot of difference.
Very interesting. Now, I'd like to talk to you about your turn as Batman. You received quite a bit of criticism over the voice you chose to use.
Let me show you how a Chinese actor would have done it.
No, that won't be necessary. That is the most offensive thing I've ever seen in my life. You should really be ashamed of yourself.
God.
I mean, seriously. Making any type of racial slur is totally unacceptable.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and just think. You've made a complete fool out of yourself.
Fuck.
Now, I'd like to end this interview on a positive note. Do you think you can do that without any more outbursts?
I feel so, yeah.
Good. The only problem is, we're out of time. Is there anything you can take from this interview?
We had that little moment, didn't we? You said that, and I went, and you went, and then it fucking was great, and everyone went, ah.
Okay, you're certifiably insane.
Here it is at last, the night of the party that everyone's been looking forward to for weeks. That's Betty Brand at the piano. She's the kind of girl who puts life in a party. And here are Jimmy and Sue and Jean and the rest of the gang. They seem to be having a wonderful time. Over here are the ones who'd rather talk than play. And oh yes, here is Adrienne. What is it that creates this unfavorable impression the others have of her. There's a mirror, Adrienne. Go on, look at yourself. See if you can discover what it is. Your face is all right, Adrienne. You're neat and clean and healthy looking. You're neither too fat nor too thin. Why, there's nothing wrong with the way you look. Like a lot of boys and girls, your posture is your problem. What is good posture? How can you make it a habit? Maybe you'd better ask someone for help. Your friend Tom? No, his posture is not much better than yours. What in the world? The mirror's gone crazy. You hold one hand up, it holds the other one down. Who ever heard of a mirror like this?
Now look here, you. You're supposed to do what I do. You're supposed to show me how I look. No, you listen to me for a change. Do you want to see how you really look, Adrienne? This is it. Your head pokes forward, your shoulders slump, your stomach. Well, take a look.
Yes, Adrienne, the mirror may have gone crazy, but for the first time, it's telling you the truth.
All right, that was an educational film about having good posture. You know, I remember when my mirror went crazy. I was overweight at the time, and my reflection told me I looked like Brian Dennehy. While we're on the subject of putting on weight, it's now time for this. Hello and welcome to Hey! Good Cooking. Today, we'll be making salad. Now all you need for this recipe is a bowl, a head of lettuce, and some cheese. Now, first you want to get the lettuce. Just put it all in there like that. And then what you want to do with the cheese is you want to rip it up in just little pieces. Just like this. Big pieces, little pieces. It doesn't matter. We're having so much fun. And now, my favorite part, and yours, the dressing. I like to dress it up to look just like me. Join me next time when I'll be making a gumbo goulash jambalaya soup. We'll be right back.
This is the first car I ever owned. I call her Cynthia. She's going to have the best care a car ever had. Put Royal Triton in Cynthia's little tummy.
Right, lady.
Cynthia will just love that Royal Triton.
And wouldn't you know it, Katy Perry herself has dropped by the studios. Katy, thank you for coming on the show. Excuse you. Now, before we start this interview, I'd like to thank you for this beautiful gift you brought for me when you arrived. Now, as I understand it, you made this especially for me. What exactly did you do?
Tried to kind of do some patchwork.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Thank you. Now, let's start the interview. What would it feel like laying down in the middle of the road during rush hour traffic?
It's like being run over.
How would you best describe schizophrenia?
Oh, it's not just one person, it's a combination of people.
Okay, that works. Now, I read recently that you went into a preschool and participated in story time with the children. A nice charitable effort. What did you do to prepare for that?
I didn't have any alcohol.
That was probably for the best. So, would you say you're a big drinker?
What's the word that starts with an A?
Alcoholic?
I really served myself well, and it influenced all of my songwriting.
That's good to know. You know, it actually explains I kissed a girl a bit better. Moving right along, what are your plans for the future?
Going to the club and getting drunk every night.
All right, that's enough about drinking. Let's change the subject. What's your favorite thing to do after you've written a song?
Piddling on the piano.
Ew. That's gross. Although, coming from you, it's actually kind of...
Hot?
Yeah, let's just say that. Anyway, you know, I heard a rumor that you haven't seen my movie, High Speed Flamingo, but you would really like to.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Well, that's great, because today is your lucky day. I was told before the interview that you have to attend a funeral for your old high school friend, Billy. But how would you like to blow that off and go watch my movie with the man himself, me, Brett Strong?
That sounds like more fun.
Great! Is there anything specific you'd like to do while we watch the movie together?
Watch it very leisurely while stuffing hot dogs in your mouth.
We'll be right back.
Man, oh man, come down here and spend all my life cleaning up after these kids. It makes me, hey, $1 bill, how about that? Man, that's great. See, sometimes a fake $1 bill, that's all you find, man. What's this? Alice Cooper, constrictor. Man, oh man, this guy is really disgusting. This guy is really sick. And so are you.
And now, our feature presentation.
Brett Strong was born on March 30th, 1983. He caught the acting bug early on, landing a role as the nosy neighbor Harriet on the 80s sitcom Small Wonder.
We're depressed. Boy, that was fast. I only just got here.
Some idiot casting director thought I was a girl. But hey, it paid.
His high school years were a mishmash of success and failure. He continued to excel only in dramatic arts. After 2 years at the world-renowned and respected Humber School of Comedy, Brett landed a seminal role in the 2014 comedy Mean Girls.
Yeah, take your top off!
The expressionless look on his face really told me, like, it came to me, it showed me that that dude would rather have been somewhere else than Mean Girls. Alright? Now, as I'm tearing this chicken apart, okay, I was like, you know what, that boy Brett Strong, he go on places, alright? He gonna be in Hollywood for life.
The sketch comedy series The Electron Tube followed. It was a show deemed too weird for even public access television.
Yeah, that was a bit disappointing. I mean, public access is supposed to put anything on the air. Really. Anything on the air.
His peak came when he wrote and directed the feature film High Speed Flamingo. The film received rave reviews and was given a very special award.
This award is for excellence. It's actually a marketing award for a filtration company, but I have claimed it as my own.
It was a lot of fun working with Brett Strong on High Speed Flamingo. It's too bad though, they kind of fell on hard times afterwards, you know. He was right to dumpster diving and having to pimp himself out and that sort of stuff. Sad story.
This is a mess.
Jimmy Corderas helped me out of that personal hell. If it weren't for Jimmy, I wouldn't be here today. Was that okay, Jimmy?
Yeah, I guess that would work. I gotta go to the washroom.
After the success of his feature film, Brett continued his hot streak, producing not only the short film The Date, but the critically acclaimed comedy special, Rainbows and Hot Dogs.
I like rainbows, I like hot dogs, so I put them together. History made.
I think Brett sold out.
Sold out he might have, but he still gets to do things like this.
Hey! You're Brett Strong.
I am.
Can I have your autograph?
Yeah, sure. Who should I make it out to?
Keith.
Okay. Excuse me? I enjoy taking time out and talking with the little people.
Brett Strong. Where will he go from here? What will his next move be? Only time will tell. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to make myself a sandwich.
You are watching Attack of the 50-Foot Mustache. Time for a break.
These reports are a snap with my head start.
No matter who you are or what you do, the fully IBM-compatible Head Start computer is the choice for everyone. A complete hardware and software package ready for your needs today and the ability to grow with you tomorrow.
Thanks, Head Start, for releasing my hitherto unsuspected intellectual prowess.
The Head Start computer, built to be compatible with you.
Well, that's it for this Machino Music Special, Attack of the 50-Foot Mustache. Until we meet again, this is Brett Strong saying, good journey.